Solis,
Yeah, okay.
you've had articulation agreements, you, the college, STC's had articulation agreements in the past with UTRGV. What's so different about this one?
Yeah, today we're having a very deliberate dialogue with intent, the specific intent to make sure that the students succeed. In other words, students now will be able to, those that are going to UTRGV, and if for whatever reason they're not able to get into a particular program, they will immediately have an opportunity to go to take classes at at STC. They will take classes at STC so they can be able to transfer immediately when they're ready or accepted into a program. So therefore, it's a win-win for all students. In other words, we are leveraging our resources, so any student that wants to go into a particular program at any institution, they will be accepted by the other automatically and even simultaneously.
How uniform is this across the state, across the country? Are there other similar agreements elsewhere, or is there something special happening here?
Well, this is very unique. Statewide, this has been going on off and on in particular specific programs. We're opening it up to all of our programs. So in other words, a student wants to go to a UT program, and if there's no room or availability, they will continue and get credits that they would normally take at the university, that will take them at STC. And those credits will be accepted into UTRGV at a later date. So that's why it's a seamless transition. In other words, the students don't lose time, and especially they don't lose money, and most importantly, they don't lose that significant opportunity so they can continue with that inspiration to continue with higher education throughout their career.
In your speech today, you mentioned industry a couple of times, that this is what industry wants and needs. Did you have any input from the private sector? Were people saying to you, can you do something like this?
Yes, industry right now is anxious to see the skilled workforce, and they are demanding this critical workforce, skilled workforce needed at all levels. So we're also working with very unique apprenticeships where at STC, so our students will be able to go into our programs and at the same time work with industries. And we're talking about from all the services, from transportation to restaurant business to office areas to banking. So our students will have many opportunities now at STC to go with apprenticeships. And as I mentioned, yes, industry right now, they're demanding, they're in desperate need for skilled workforce. And we're trying to meet that need as much as possible. And by doing these type of these transfer agreements, articulation agreements, this is another alternative.
Do you think this impacts our so-called brain drain, that if students can easily transfer to the university and then look for work here rather than go off to a college elsewhere, and they may not return? What do you think of that?
Yes, of course, we don't want to encourage the brain drain to go to the other areas. Now, fortunately, we are very rapidly regional, we're the youngest and the fastest growing region in Texas. And that's why you've seen a big deluge of universities trying to come over here and recruit. We have over 30 universities today here at the we have over 30 universities here at RGV with offices that are here to recruit the students. So the competition is fierce. For the students, it's great because they're getting many opportunities, many options that just 5 years ago didn't exist. However, we want to make sure that they remain, and luckily we have our partner UTRGV and STC together. We're going to be able to leverage our resources and work with these type of opportunities for our students.
So this is great news for the students who live in Hidalgo or Star counties, because that's your service area. I guess you'd encourage UTRGV to be doing something similar for the colleges that cover Willacy and Cameron.
Yes, all the counties here are going to be able to benefit from this. This goes all the way to Cameron County and of course all the way to Zapata and Willacy, because even though some of those are outside of our region, our teaching area, but they still can matriculate, especially in Star County and of course in the Mid-Valley. We still have ample room. So imagine both institutions working together with the goal of trying to keep our students to remain and do not stop, to continue. And that's why we have many other programs here, short-term programs, as we've been advocating. And then of course we have the top of the line, graduate programs at UTRGV as well.
Is there anything else you'd like to add, Dr. Solis?
Oh no, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for today's interview.
Very well, thanks.